Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Welcome in Tuesday morning, Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio. Tuesday show brought to you by Community Steel. It's like it is every single Tuesday. Got Richard Dickson in the coach chair this morning, but before we get to Richard, it's a big, strong welcome back to our guy, Taylor Sharp. Welcome back, new daddy.
Yeah.
God, I missed that weather report.
Well, it's there. Sunny and 95, Matt. Bet the house on it, bud. Okay, that's where we're at.
Absolutely.
Dude, it felt weird driving in this morning, honestly, but I'm glad to be back. I was getting a little stir crazy.
How many official days has it been?
10.
It's been 10 days.
Today's the 11th day since we had old Razors. You guys like to call
Old
him,
Razor.
so.
Don't do that.
As y'all like to call him.
Yeah,
Scott.
don't
You call him that
don't
too.
demean his name.
Yeah.
Birth certificate doesn't say that, so.
Debatable.
I know your birth
you know
doesn't
what?
say dragon either.
I think they
That's
said
true.
I have.
Good point.
I think they said I have 9 weeks to change it. So like we could change it.
I mean, you got his whole life to change it. He can do it.
At least till he's like gets his social
Yes.
security and all that.
But I know that we've spoke on the group text. The Foxhole has been in communication the entire time, but I think it's the first time we've got to say it in person. I'm sure the chat's going to light up as well. Congratulations. That is awesome. Very happy for you and you and Victoria. So it's very, very exciting, man. It's been, how has the new dad situation been? Is it everything you expected? Do you feel like you did enough and all the prep work necessary?
You know, we were talking a little bit before the show. I was like, nothing unexpected was happening. That doesn't mean it's been easy. It's just like her sister just had 3 kids a few years ago. Like we've had a ton of help. I mean, my mom, her mom both live within 10 minutes of us. Her sister was in town. So, you know, we had people helping us out, kind of getting into it, but nothing that I didn't expect. But yeah, it's been hard. I mean, there's been good nights and bad nights. Last night, a good night, luckily, because I had to get up a little early. Night before, bad night.
Yep.
So it's just kind of hit and miss.
Okay. Well, it's
Bad,
gonna be,
like he doesn't sleep, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, well, he just gets fussy where it's like, I know he's tired, but he'll go to sleep for like 10 minutes and wake himself up.
Yep.
And then cry. I'm like, look, man, chill out, go to sleep, a couple hours. Last night, we were in bed by like 8 o'clock. We just sat there, let him sleep in his little bedside
What's
crib.
the longest stretch he's gone so far? of
Last
sleeping?
night,
Yeah.
he knew.
5 hours.
What a good
All
kid.
right.
So
5 hours.
she's supposed to feed
That's
him every.
pretty good.
She's supposed to feed him every 3 hours.
Yeah.
But yesterday he didn't sleep at all, and it was about 7:30. Victoria's like, "I'm getting in bed. Everything's done." I was like, "Cool, I will too." So we just sat there and watched TV, and about 8:30 rolled around. She was like, "I got to wake him up. It's been 3 hours." I was like, "You know what? Let him wake up on his own. He hadn't slept."
Good move.
We woke up at like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
and then she had. I was like, "It's been 5 hours."
Yeah.
So it was a good stretch last night.
Let the boy sleep.
I never understood wake the baby to feed him. I'm like,
Yeah.
let baby sleep and let him sleep.
Yeah, let that baby go. Well, congratulations. If you need any advice, there's 2 guys up here that have actually won the award Best Dad in the World, according to coffee mugs, according to T-shirts, and according to cards that I've been given. Best
Well,
Dad in the
hell,
World.
dude, I'm talking to the experts here.
Yep.
I had no
Got it
idea.
down.
It's
Let the baby sleep.
kind of like
Yeah.
that coffee shop in the movie Elf, where it
Yeah.
says best coffee in the world.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
Congratulations.
"Congratulations, guys, you did it."
You did
did
it.
it.
World's
You did
best
it.
cup of
So
coffee.
That's us. That's Richard and I up here. I guess we won Dad of the Year award different years because I got it and you got it.
Yeah.
It's true. You can't both get it same
Can't
year.
both
Okay, so I
get
got
it.
an
So-
11-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
You got it all the other years.
Yeah, exactly. We're nailed it. So we covered 6 years. And first baby, everything is going to seem like a big deal, and that's okay. Get to baby 3, yeah, you're just like, eat that old piece of.
I told
dirt.
you,
Yeah.
we were only at the hospital 36 hours. everything went about
Yeah.
as perfect as it could. And
Yep.
Wednesday evening, they came in. They're like, "Hey, we can let you guys go. You can stay another night if you want." And I was like, "I want to get the hell out of here. My bed's way more comfortable than this hospital couch." We went home. Awful night. Like
Right.
Yeah,
all
that
of
was
a
a
sudden,
bad decision. Stay
all of a
That's-
sudden,
with the help.
Yeah.
wasn't eating. Had to feed him with a syringe a bunch of times. And like Victoria's like, "We made a mistake. We should have.
Yep.
We should have stayed." That was the worst night.
Yeah.
After that, it was
You stay as long as the hospital.
as smooth as could be.
I'm going to blame myself a little bit on that one, and everybody else that has had a baby that's been around you, because people ask for advice. Maybe they don't ask for it, but you try to give them at least the most wise advice that's not obvious. And that is one thing that somebody told us before we had our first was like, stay as long as they will let you.
Yeah.
Make them kick you out of that room, because as soon as you go, something's going to happen. You're going to have a question. Because I'm sure we were just the same. Y'all probably were. I'm sure y'all were. Like that night, you're on the phone with women's. They have that,
Oh, yeah.
that like
Oh, yeah.
they
So
got
she
that
did. She
800
called
line
the-
that has like all the different people
She
you can
talk
talk
like
to.
the lactation,
lactation,
on call because
yeah.
the baby wouldn't eat.
It's always
She
something.
did that at like 3 a.m. No, but I was telling somebody this the other day. Like the whole process went so quick. I mean, I texted you guys, was like, "Hey, I ain't gonna be there tomorrow." In a turn of events, like we're having it today, and we had been up for like 24 hours. Everything had happened, and then the nurses had been with us the entire time. All of a sudden, they moved Victoria to like they call it the mother baby room, whatever, like the afterbirth room, and they just walk out. Me and Victoria looked at each other. We're like,
Oh.
"Where'd they go?" Like, those nurses are part of our family. They're
Yeah.
living with us now. You
Yeah.
can't leave us alone.
Belong to us
That was
now.
the scariest part. Like the first time, we're like, "Okay, we have to watch it."
Yeah, it's pretty scary being a parent for the first time. Very scary, very exciting. So I'm actually, but like, where is he? Why didn't you bring him? Why didn't you?
Sleeping.
Victoria told me no.
It's like couldn't wake him up. Why?
I don't know.
This place is a prison. Well, congratulations. Do I?
On Planet Bull. I can't finish.
This place is a prison. I'll put bull spit. Well, congratulations. We're excited.
Yeah, I mean,
One more time.
Bring
Full
the
name again?
baby though.
Yeah, bring the baby.
Like-
Griffin Malone.
Griffin Malone. All right.
So
Razor.
Malone, my middle name. Don't love it, but it's a family name, and we were like, we couldn't think of a middle name. I was like, you know what? If I got to suffer through it, he's going to as well. So Griffin Malone.
My pain is your pain, kid.
Family tradition.
Family tradition.
We keep the pain in the
We
family.
all hate our middle names. We love it. That's what it means to be a sharp man.
Tread.
Sharp man. That sounds weird. Well, good morning, Richard. Hey, buddy. How you
up,
doing?
man?
Thanks
Oh,
for stepping
good.
in today.
Oh, no problem, man.
I know you were like ready. You had some strong sports takes with all this crazy sports stuff happening right now. All these games being played.
What sports are going on right now? I saw a cool clip of Odell and Malik catching balls together.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like pretty cool to see where Odell started in New York. He's back in New York. You told me to ask Taylor because you didn't know.
Yep.
Did Odell play last year?
No.
No.
Okay, we were right.
Yeah.
At least
He
we,
hasn't
did- we,
played
we
in
weren't
a-
confident.
Yeah,
He was with the
been a minute.
Ravens last 2 years ago. All right.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I was trying to remember. I knew he had like played a half a season somewhere.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember him playing anywhere
Yeah.
last year.
The last time I saw Odell, it
No,
was.
sorry. Dolphins 2024 played
Yeah.
had 9 catches.
I can't believe you didn't know that off the top of your head, Taylor. I
yeah, I
promised
did.
Richard you would.
Ravens was 23.
And 20, well, I guess it'd be 25. The year we beat Ole Miss at home.
Yeah.
Was that 2 seasons ago?
Yes, that was
Yeah.
24.
That was
Would have been the 24 season.
Okay, so 24. I guess he was playing with the Dolphins, you said, but he was at the game. We were up in the, I can't remember which suite it was. It was a suite where all the players, former players, can go.
L Club?
Yes, L Club Suite. We were up there, and I was up there with the family because I think I was a guest captain that game, and so I had the whole fam. And I would say at least 2 of the 4 quarters, Hemi, my youngest, who is now 6, who's 4th time, she sat by Odell, and they took selfies for it no less than an hour. And so I get home, and my phone is filled with like 100 selfies with Hemi and Odell. And Odell was also taking a lot with his own camera as well. So they were basically best friends.
I
So
love that.
She still talks about it today.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was great.
She's like, remember when me and OBJ took a bunch of selfies?
Oh, is that my buddy? Is that my friend?
Oh,
Oh, hey, bud.
we were hanging out that one time.
That's right. Not a big deal.
That's so
We
funny.
got selfies.
That was the night that Huck was also had just learned about the gritty pretty recently. In flag football, they were doing it as kids.
Yeah.
They were 7 or 8, and Justin Jefferson was there.
Ooh.
And he was my
Beside
guy.
himself.
Huck
He
was
was
like,
the-
that's the gritty guy.
That's him? Are you serious? And I was like, yeah, let's go talk to him. He's like, no.
Not the gritty
no.
creator.
Not the gritty creator. Not a shot, Dad.
The gritty took over all of flag football for a while.
Oh, for sure. And it's still there a little bit.
You still see it a little bit.
This-
Now with the tackle football, they can't.
Yep.
They kind of took away all the celebration stuff. So
Yeah.
It's a little bit different.
Like, if you committed yourself to it, how hard is the gritty to do?
I feel like it's very hard to do.
Is it?
Who
There's
was
not
it?
like a lot of fancy footwork to it, though.
I think
it's just
it-
about
for
the
me, it's
timing.
the
I saw
timing.
Kirk
Was it-
Cousins do it, and I'm
was
not
it-
even trying.
Was it Adam Schefter that tore his knee doing it? Is that what he did? He
No
tore his
way
knee doing
someone
something.
tore their
No.
knee gritty.
Schefter tore his knee doing something dumb.
It was something like that, though, right?
God, yeah, it was. Well, that's tickling a memory back there.
Nope.
And
It was the gritty.
That
it
is
was
so
the gritty.
funny.
He tore his ACL.
Or he at least thought he did.
That is a
was
weak ass.
It tore his
ACL.
tore his
That's a
meniscus.
If the gritty is
It's a weak
snapping
ACL.
it,
Here you go. Tore his meniscus, not ACL.
Well, to your
Oh,
point,
yeah.
Alondra, it is hard.
yeah, that's
Obviously,
weak.
that is weak stuff.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with my feet. Like it looks like they're just hopping, but I don't think that's
It
what they're
does
doing.
look like they're
Kind of
just
like that
hopping.
running in place deal that you see, like
Yeah.
on TikTok
like
and
I
stuff. And
Yeah. Oh,
the arms are
floating
easy.
thing.
yeah, the floating thing, like that's
oh,
seems easy.
I have
but, like,
seen that.
I couldn't get
No.
the timing down on that.
The whole floating thing. What they
Blows my
float
mind.
walking?
Yeah.
It's a float walk.
Float walk. Like they will slow it down for me,
I
and
still
I'm
don't
like,
get it.
yeah, I get it. I see your feet moving. I see you up on your toe. Then they do it full speed, and I'm like, no, you're literally floating.
Right.
I can't do it. I can't figure this out.
I just
You
can't.
are walking on the air
You
right
are
now.
walking on air.
You're the chosen one.
My God, I can't even look at you right now.
It's crazy how things get like that, and it's like impossible.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you played in the NFL a long time. It's really hard to do. More people can do that dance than what you did.
Right?
But if you can't figure it out.
I can't figure it out. Good Lord. Anyway, gritty. Because I do see people with the gritty. I do see people what looks like they just hop on one leg and
Yeah.
they move the other one back and forth, and then they do the hand thing
The hand part is easy.
and the glasses.
Yeah.
Where'd the gritty come from? I mean, I
It was a New
assume-
Orleans guy.
There was a
wasn't
guy
it?
in New Orleans who was friends with Justin Jefferson, made
Okay.
a song, created the dance. Jefferson asked him if he could use it. They did a whole thing on this, like a
I mean,
Sports Center.
Did this guy find a way to monetize this? Is he
I
like
imagine
a trillionaire
so.
right now?
I mean, when
I
they're putting it
imagine
in
so.
like Madden 25 and Madden 26, and it's on the game, it's one of the dance moves. You
He's
Yeah.
probably
Gotta-
getting royalties.
Can you
Gotta get something.
trademark a dance move?
Didn't they do that with the floss or whatever? Because Fortnite.
That was
had it.
another one that probably took over Little League flag football.
That
Yeah,
one.
I mean, that one's still popping a little bit.
You still see
No,
that
not
one?
really.
I was about to say, I haven't seen that one.
My
in a while.
kids do it at home. So that means
start
somebody
emoting on
that means,
someone.
Yeah, emoting. Like where'd that word come from?
From Fortnite.
I was playing Fortnite with Huck the other day. He was like, "Dad, come emote with
Yeah.
me." And I'm like, "What'd you say?"
Come
What's
emote.
emote?
What?
Let's emote, bro.
Let's
I
emote.
don't know that one. What's that?
It's just like whenever you do something like floss or whatever, like whenever.
Yeah, you push the up button, it
Yeah.
brings up this, or the up or,
like,
down button, it
yeah.
brings up the menu of dances.
But they use it in real life, like if you make a sick play, like sack somebody or whatever, and then you do something over them, you're emoting over them,
Dead
The,
ass.
the new one I see all the
Dead ass,
time
bro.
is like when they cover their mouth.
and then they go
Like,
like
do the
this.
little. I don't
Yep.
know what that is, but that
Okay,
one. That one's
so-
It
really
was
big
this
right now.
first.
Yeah, so that has a name too, and
Oh.
he said it the other day. Huck did.
Oh, okay.
Like if you need to know what those things are, just ask a
We need to
fourth or
bring
fifth
him
grader.
in.
We need to change the excessive
But
celebration. Just throw the
apparently
flag.
this is like started as stinky. So it's not like
Yeah, it started
yeah,
like
yeah, you
they
stink.
went this way,
Yep.
and now they start going like this.
Right.
I've seen the baseball players do it after a double.
Yeah,
Huh. What was
that's like Huddy,
yeah.
Jake's son. He hit a double, and then he started doing push-ups
Oh,
on second base.
heck yeah.
I'm about to text Charlotte. I'm about to text Charlotte and ask her what that thing is. She knows.
Yeah, someone in the chat says aura farming. That's true. That's another one. Like what does that mean?
Aura farming means like that one's kind of I feel like context clues.
Yeah.
like Agamemnon did it on the Odyssey. Everybody was talking about it. He just like stormed through the gates and he just had like a presence.
Okay.
I think when you're aura farming, you're just trying to come off as
you-
like
So you got Riz.
Like,
Yeah, you
I
got
am
Riz.
Is that the new
intentionally
Riz?
trying to
I
do
think
something
so.
cool. Though.
Aura is the
Aura
new Riz.
is the new Riz.
Yeah, it is.
But if you're aura farming, like, I'm trying to look cool.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
That's
I've never heard
so,
that
but you,
one.
and like you know what you're doing.
They need,
Yeah.
they need a
You know what you're doing.
they need a penalty in football. 15-yard penalty. Aura
For aura
farming.
farming.
Emoting 15 yards.
Emote.
What was the famous one? 15 yards, giving them the business.
Giving him the business. That's right.
That was a good one.
Personal foul. Giving him the business.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
How long ago was that? I feel like that's.
I mean,
around
that's
a
been
while.
a minute
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
That's probably 15 years now, huh?
Yeah, that's been a while. I mean, that was like when it was pretty easy to go viral at that point because there wasn't a lot of viral content out there yet. You remember? They there's no way they do. You remember E-Bombs World?
I remember hearing of it. I can't remember. What
I remember
it is.
that. Like
That's-
very faintly.
That was like the video website when we were in college. So I'm going to assume around 05, 04, 05. I was like before. I'm sure YouTube was there, so don't
Yeah.
be like people at home be like, oh no, YouTube was created in '98. But like this was before YouTube was like super popular, and to get viral funny videos, it was E-Bombs World. This is what it was, and it was right before like funnyordie.com was released.
Yeah.
And they had like the Aisha guy that sang the song Aisha. You remember this?
Yeah.
The nerd.
that nerd.
I remember there was another one used to go. You showed it to me. I can't remember what it's called, and I don't want to guess because it could be bad.
I mean, that's what this show's for. You just like start explaining things that you have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense.
But
and
then the chat tells you.
Saturday.
That's what were those?
Whitest
Kid You Know?
Whitest Kid You Know.
Yeah.
Yep. They're fantastic.
With Taylor.
Yeah. And then the other one were like, never make eye contact. Anyway, it's only funny to us too. Sorry.
Go look it up.
All right. Hey, okay. Look, we got a long show for you. It's going to be a great show. Richard Dickson
long
is sitting
one?
at, well, it's 3 hours.
It's the same,
Same
amount of
time
time
every day.
every day.
Every day is long. And it's going to be an awesome show. We got a lot to get to. We got training camps. We got LSU reporting today for training camp. It means practice tomorrow. So they're reporting today and getting moved into their apartments. So we'll talk about your memories from report day. Never great ones, but it's always a very nervous day. But we'll get into that. We'll get into Saints training camp. We'll go around the NFL, take a look at that. We got Taylor back in studio. Alondra crushing the music today. And what? Why do you laugh at that every time I say you laugh at
Well, I don't know because I don't know.
that? I don't know. 'Cause it's
Makes me feel awkward.
all right. Tuesday show brought to you by Community Steel. Stick with us right here all morning long off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to First American Bank and Trust. First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com. Do your banking with the local company, the local bank that's been doing business for over a century. That's 100 years, Richard.
That's what a century is?
Yep, gotcha. Exactly. Not to be confused with a decade. It's been a century. They've been doing business here in Louisiana for a long time. And just think about this: if you are parking your money somewhere, we all work hard. We all work hard for our money. And so if you're going to park your money, if you're going to do business with a bank, make sure you can go into a local branch, shake their hand, look them in the eye, and have them make decisions based on what you're doing here in Louisiana. So if you need a loan, if you need a mortgage, if you need a HELOC, maybe you need a commercial line of credit, maybe you need a little bit more capital to operate that business that you started here in Louisiana. Well, don't let somebody making decisions for you on the left coast or New York City. Make sure you're doing it right here in Louisiana with First American Bank and Trust. That's FABT.com.
Come on. Hey, ladies. Hey, mom. What's up? Let's slide. All right. All right. We gon' get it on tonight. You smoke.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Got trucks. All right. And we gon' take a ride tonight. So, mom. What's up? Let's slide. All right. And we gon' get it on tonight. Now it's downtown clubbing, ladies' night. Seen Shorty, she was.
All right, welcome back. Off the bench. Tuesday morning. Tuesday show brought to you by Community Steel, your trusted partner in metal building components, locally owned and operated right here in Gonzales, Louisiana, serving Baton Rouge, Baker Central, serving a lot of cities right here in South Louisiana. So go check them out. CommunitySteelCo.com. Metal buildings, roof and sheet metal, custom trim, accessories. Go check it out. Get that local steel, Richard. Community
I
Steel.
need to look them up. I need some steel every
and
once in a
look at
while.
these beautiful yellow panels.
Yeah.
Tuesday's always Tuesday is a vibe here on Off the Bench. I don't know why. A lot of people don't like Tuesdays.
Well, Mondays suck. So Tuesday is like your first fun day of the week.
I don't know. Like, Alondra, I would say Tuesday, for our show, Tuesday gives off Friday vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think it's because one day we were like, Tuesdays suck.
Yeah.
And then we were like, that's the wrong attitude to have.
Flip it and reverse it.
Yeah. So then we started doing 80s, but you wanted something different today, so we're not doing that today, but that's okay. Like, we're not committed. So then we started doing 80s because we were like, this is feel-good music.
This is feel-good music.
Where did you hear that song that had you walk in?
I don't
this
know.
morning?
I heard it on a commercial or something. Or maybe I woke up with it when I, ninja flipped out of bed this morning. I don't know.
There's times I just wake up and there's a random song in your
Yeah.
head.
That happens a lot with me.
That happens to me every morning.
Yeah.
It's usually what dictates what I play.
Yeah. And like Jacob says, I dream in cartoons too. So there's no telling what was happening
Right.
when I was dreaming last night. I never remember my dreams.
I feel like when I was little, you remember dreams.
Yeah.
Like you would have vivid memory of them. I don't even know if I dream anymore, really. There's sometimes
I
I
bet
wake
you
up
do.
and I do.
Oh,
But
I
now I'm
bet
just
No,
like,
everybody dreams.
yeah, but it's like now I wake
You
up.
just don't remember them.
I mean, I probably only get like 5 to 6 hours of sleep usually. And I think I don't have enough time to get deep into it.
If I take a melatonin, my dreams are insane. And I remember them.
Pretty much reality
Yeah.
at that point.
No, I like, what do they call it? Astral projecting or whatever?
Oh.
I feel like I do that.
That sounds like a term. I never heard it, but that sounds right.
Or like
Sure.
Inception stuff. Like when I can't take melatonin because it's like, it's freaky.
It's too much.
It's too much for me. I stopped taking it.
Melatonin like does nothing for me.
There's too much twisted stuff in
Yes.
your brain, right?
No, truly.
Yeah.
My subconscious comes out like I'm haunting you.
Your melatonin, nothing for you?
No.
Your body dominates it.
I mean, it's all the years of taking Ambien to go to
Harder
sleep before
stuff, I
game. You know?
Ambulance.
Now my kids, like melatonin saves my life.
Yeah.
The 3-year-old will not go to sleep. Sometimes I'm like, hey buddy,
Hey, bud.
come take this little gummy.
Yeah, we had it in some cheese.
I'll sit still for 5 minutes. And it works. He's out every time.
Sit still. That's the
Gotta
hard
sit
part.
still for 5
Sit
minutes.
still for 5 minutes. Yeah, sometimes I'll wake up and I know I'm dreaming. And I know, like, as soon as I wake up, I remember, like, vividly what the dream is.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, like, in my brain, I'm trying to, like, click in the memory because I just want to, like, I want to examine it, like, what's actually going through my brain at night. But it's, like, trying to grasp at, like, a fog that's, like, fading away. And I can't
So
grasp
I can't remember what
I
happened,
was-
but I can see certain faces. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like I dream that much anymore.
I think you're wrong. I bet they're very nice dreams.
I really probably are.
Well, what gives me nightmares is thinking back to report day for training camp. A little PTSD on that one.
Yeah.
Report day was never fun because you knew what you were about to go through. Now, it's the culmination of all, like a spring and a summer of hard work. You're ready to get to the season. Like we were at LSU for a reason. We were there to play football.
Yeah.
But that was the start of it. But you also knew, well, how hot it was, how tough it was going to be, how little sleep you were going to get. You were about to put your body through absolutely, like me, way less than you.
I was about to
in any
say,
other
like,
position.
hearing this from your perspective, I'm like, shut up.
Well,
Like, you put a
no,
jersey on and get touched the rest of camp.
for sure. Yeah, don't touch me.
Yeah.
For sure.
We had to go bang heads for, I mean, back then we were still doing 2 days. Do they
Yep.
do 2 days anymore?
Hey, well, you signed up for it.
I know, and I loved it. Like, that part was fun. But, like, do they do 2 days anymore? I don't.
No.
I had this
I'm pretty
conversation with
it's
Hanny
a-
the
Yeah,
other
you can't
day.
do that.
And back when we were doing it, it was like every other practice was a 2-day.
Yep.
But I actually like the 2-day practices better because you knew one of the practices was going to be a little bit lighter because they could technically only have you on the field for so many hours that day. You'd have a shells practice.
Yeah. That wasn't real 2 days. Like the first 2 years when I was at LSU, it was like the real deal 2 days where it was full pads twice
Well,
a day.
Do you
And
remember
for like days in a row?
in 06, there was the time that Pelini and Jimbo went at it, and the coaches start fighting. Yep. We're running perfect 40s, and they're like, okay, well now they start having defensive players call out offensive players, and offensive coaches calling out defensive players. And we run like freaking 30-something 40s. They're dragging bodies off the field.
Yep.
I mean, I can remember that
back in the good old days.
This was like my freshman year. I'm like, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're just dragging bodies off the field, and you know, you get in the training room, every freaking IV bag's hooked up. You got people that are just dragging bodies into the shower. I was like, college football.
Yeah.
That's the only time that I saw Les Miles get up and made the coaches apologize to us in a meeting.
Back when we were a proper program. Yeah. You know, dragging bodies off the field.
Just drag them off, make sure they're alive.
Yeah. So to add some little bit of clarity to that, it was like perfect 40s was Miles. Like that was his post-practice conditioning. If you've played sports before, you understand there's post-practice conditioning for every different sport. And like basketball, it's running lines, and football, a lot of times it'll be gassers or half gassers. Well, Miles was perfect 40s, which was a really great way to do it because you have to stay mentally sharp. Yeah. So you have to, you would get up and you have to be in a perfect line, every position group. This was our like warm-up line, like a pre.
The guy behind you had to be broke down.
Yeah, the guy behind you had to be broke down, and the strength coach would say, ready, or whatever it was, and you'd have to put your hand exactly behind the line. You have to get off.
Touch the line doesn't count.
Yeah, if you touched the line, it didn't count. You had to finish through the line. That was the big thing, and that was the subjective part of the situation. Everything else was pretty self-explanatory.
Effort.
You got to give effort. And the coaches were allowed to say, okay, 88 didn't finish through the line, and then everybody had to run again.
Yeah,
so count. Miles would be like, all right, great practice. We only got 2 perfect 40s. Or he'd say, we got 8, or we got 6, or we got 10, however he felt that day. How many perfect 40s do you have? So however many it took you to get perfect 40 down would be.
And it was never the number.
So for that day, let's just say it was 4. We ended up running like 30 of them.
Yeah.
And it was usually the position coach's job to call out his position. Well, Bo Pelini one day decided to call out, was it early? He called out first?
He called out early.
He called out somebody on defense, called out an offensive player. And it wasn't like a scrub. It wasn't like a freshman. It wasn't somebody. It was an older guy that was a starter who had a lot of experience, and Jimbo didn't like that. And then all of a sudden, guess
he called out Glenn Dorsey.
Glenn Dorsey didn't finish through the line.
Yeah, they start calling out like key players,
and it went back and forth. And
it was a 108 play scrimmage practice. It wasn't a regular practice.
Yeah, no, it was big boy. It was full pads.
August.
So it became a Bo Pelini, Jimbo Fisher, you-know-what measuring contest at our expense.
Yeah.
And Miles just at one point just had to say,
stop.
y'all are done. Y'all are done. He made the coaches apologize to us.
I mean, legit. I remember.
Was your freshman?
That was my freshman year, like first camp. And I remember, it's the first time in my life I'm not joking when I say they were dragging bodies off the field. Like people were passing out, hitting the ground. People were grabbing by the shoulder pads and dragging them to the locker room. I'm like,
yep,
this is SEC football. Can't wait.
Yeah, that's.
But the conditioning part never bothered me like that. You taught me early on that we ran 110s every Monday.
Yep.
And then everybody would like to run them at 7 before it got hot. Mm-hmm. And you're like, dude, screw it. Let's just make it really hard and sleep in, and we'll go run them at 3.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you got
the heat of the day.
Yeah, toughen up a little bit.
So yeah, we just.
I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, we just wanted to sleep in, but made it an excuse and made it work better.
And on perfect 40s, like, at some point you're not going to run as fast as you can.
You got to get out fast and maintain.
Yeah, but just pump your arms really hard, make it look like you're running fast,
and get a little exaggerate.
Oh God,
got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect 40s. I wonder if they still do that. Do they do 110s anymore? Does anybody do 110s?
They have to.
I felt like even at the end of Moffitt, they weren't doing 110s for the big guys.
It's a rite of passage. They have to.
Yeah, but I don't think the big guys were doing them anymore.
The big guys?
Mm-hmm. They were doing like tires.
That was the most fun part to watch. The big guys do 110s.
The most fun thing to do was come back that afternoon and watch like all the freshmen run.
With us, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, weren't you an afternoon group, Matt?
Yeah.
No,
it was me, you, and Hester in the afternoon with all the freshmen.
Yeah. But for the test group, we had to run in the morning.
Oh,
then everybody came back to watch the freshmen.
That's right. The older guys, the conditioning test was in the morning. Then the freshmen were in the afternoon. I would assume they still have a so if they report today, I would assume they have a conditioning test today. Yeah. That's normally how it goes. Like even at the next level.
What was your conditioning test in Green Bay?
We actually didn't have one in Green Bay.
So the 110s never really bothered me because I could run them in the skill or mid skill. I mean, it just 110 was sprinting for 50 yards and then coasting the last.
Well, the test was for that. The test was so much easier than the workouts.
Yeah,
I mean, 16 110s was the test. I mean, normally in the workout we're doing.
That was the one thing that scared the death out of me before, like when I was in high school after I committed, and everybody tells me about the 110s. So I had literally run 110s 3 days a week. Like Moffitt gave you that workout book and do all this stuff. Like, no, I'm so scared about these 110s. Like that was my conditioning Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, we had it down though. Like
then I got there. I'm like, this really. I mean,
if you do it the right way.
Now when it sucks is like because remember perfect 40s. Well, the 110s had to be perfect too. It was a breakdown, hand behind the line.
Perfect 40s.
If you didn't finish, I mean, there was times we'd say we were running 16 110s and ended up running 32 because they wouldn't count them.
Perfect 40s was the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst condition.
What was the most 110s? I mean, I think 32 was the most.
32, yeah, 32. That was. You were there?
Yeah.
With when Benny Brazil was getting called out?
No, I wasn't there.
We were in Tiger Stadium.
There might have been another one, like my junior year. We ran.
They kept calling. They kept calling because Benny Brazil, who is he had just got back from the Olympics. Yeah. Running the 400 or whatever it was, or the 300 hurdles or whatever. I don't remember what his event was.
Then he's coaching at LSU right now.
Yeah, he's coaching at LSU, doing an awesome job. But he had come back, and so Moffitt was just on one that day, and he wasn't. He's like, "You were in the Olympics, you should be winning every one," and he wasn't on the 110s, and so we kept having to do him over 32. I was throwing up as I was running, like.
So I remember that was when y'all did that in the stadium. So I'd heard that story.
It's a good one.
We did it again on the field. It was just one of those times. There was a guy. I can't really talk about it now. There's all these stories that come up, and I want to say it. And then
you're talking about
we're getting punched in the face in the middle of it. Knocked him out. Moffitt just goes, "Good job." Yeah. Just keep running.
I was talking about the one time that during the condition.
Oh yeah.
Go.
He's a tough guy to talk about right now too.
I know. That's
all
true.
of them are.
Well, one of our teammates during the conditioning test, you couldn't stop for anything.
There was no bathroom breaks.
He had to go potty, and he went potty on the field.
And it just made it worse for everybody else because we couldn't do anything about it, and it's like 100 degrees outside. Oh, fun.
Yep. Well, we're gonna reminisce some more this hour. This is training camp. It's report day, and it brings back a lot of memories. Richard Dickson.
A lot of Uno.
It was a lot of Uno played. All right, we're gonna go to break. When we come back, we are gonna continue this conversation, talk sports, talk training camps with Mr. Richard Dickson right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, cannonball season. We've been telling you for months now. It is cannonball season. Cannon opener. Richard, you're a big belly flop guy. I just know it. Well, if you were going to do it, you're going to want to do it in an awesome pool. The best pool. That's RussellPools.com. Russell Pool Company, the best custom pool company in all of Louisiana. I'll put that on anything. I'm working with them right now. And they have done just a fantastic, exceeded all expectations that I had. Even working with them through Off the Bench, exceeded expectation after expectation. So we've talked to them, my wife and I, that we don't really know. We're really good at telling them what we don't like. We're not really good about saying what we do like, what kind of design we like. Well, we had one or two conversations with them, and a couple weeks later they come out with this design and show us what they've picked out for us and what they've drawn up. And ladies and gentlemen are like, yes, this is exactly what we want. They pretty much read your mind. They're good. They got 2 landscape architects right there on staff. So if you want a great pool, make sure you're going to Russell Pool Company, RussellPools.com.
Sexy. Okay, yeah, that's a stuff. Get with you. Don't wanna sound full of myself or rude, but you ain't looking at no other dudes, 'cause you love me. I'm sorry, baby. So sexy.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench, OTB. Tuesday morning. Live from the Raising Cane's studio. Tuesday show brought to you by Community Steel. We want to keep reminiscing about some training camp, but before we do, I want to tell you about K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. If you're tired of looking at outdated blinds, harsh sunlight, rooms that just don't feel finished, Richard, you know something about that. I know.
Yeah.
It's time to call K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. K2Z brings the showroom directly to your home with free in-home consultations, helping you find the perfect custom window treatments to fit your style, your needs, and your budget. So go to K2ZBlinds.com. So from custom blinds and shades to plantation shutters, beautiful drapes, even motorized window coverings, they have solutions for every room in your home. Plus, their mobile showroom works around your schedule, making the process simple and stress-free. Best of all, K2Z offers free installations on blinds, shades, shutters, so you can enjoy a professional look without the hassle. Serving Baton Rouge, Denham Springs, Prairieville, Lafayette, surrounding areas for nearly 30 years, K2Z is locally owned and committed to helping you create a more comfortable and beautiful home. So learn more and schedule your free consultation today at K2ZBlinds.com. All right, so LSU, of course, reporting today. Mr. Sam Levitt. He's also on the Maxwell Award preseason watch list. Preseason watch list time right now, Richard. Yeah. Which I don't think is a very big deal, but I guess it is a tip of the cap to what he has done in the past.
Is that top 20? Is that the list?
No, there's like 500, something like that. I looked at the list today. There's a lot.
They don't get to 20 till like the semifinalists like halfway through the year.
I was like, oh, that's cool, Maxwell Award. Let me check it out. Is it like, well, they starting with 10 and we're gonna work, or we're gonna weed it out? No, it's.
I felt like the tight end one was like 20. I can't remember what it was.
It might be, but like this one is. So this is the
Maxwell's best offensive player, right?
Best all-around player.
Okay, so there's a lot more. When the tight end room, like the preseason tight end, I forget what it was.
It's like the great
Mackey was like they did have 20.
Yeah. So the Maxwell is kind of like, I guess, the great value version of the Heisman. I guess best all-around player in college.
Typically,
football.
if you got two guys that are neck and neck for the Heisman, a lot of times the Maxwell goes to the guy that doesn't win. Walter Camp, same thing.
So 2025, though, exception to the rule, Fernando Mendoza won. 24, Ashton Genty. 23, Michael Penix Jr., excuse me.
Did you see the Fernando and Kirk Cousins stepbrother spoof on the schedule release? I figured you would like that.
It was very good.
I figured that's
very well done.
I knew you'd like.
Couple of nerdy white dude quarterbacks just really embracing their nerd.
The Nandalorian?
The what?
He called himself the Nandalorian.
I didn't see that.
It's part of the clip we're talking about.
Nando?
Because what is
I love that.
What is
great?
He said, you're going to have to call me Kurt Cobain's or Kurt Cochains.
Yeah.
And he goes, cool, you're going to have to call me the Nandalorian.
I didn't catch that or didn't remember it, but that's pretty good. I like that. Old Nando. That's good.
And they just became best friends.
Did they just become best friends? All right. LSU reporting. Give me something, a couple of guys that you are looking forward to. I don't know if you're going to make it out to practice, but at least like hearing how they're doing. What's a couple of guys you got your eyeballs on?
I wouldn't say the hard part about today's college football, I can't name a couple guys. I can name the quarterback. I can name Trey'Dez. I can name a few guys that that been around long enough or big enough for me to know their names. But what I'd really like to see is like the run game. I don't know. It sounds so boring, but we haven't had a run game in the Brian Kelly area. And everybody likes to come up and say, well, Jaden Daniels, that's BS. Those were all freaking busted plays for the most part. Those were scramble yardages. It wasn't designed run game that we were, attacking.
You had one of the most dynamic football players of all time at the college level. Okay, so you have to throw that out as an outlier. I mean, you do not get credit for Jaden Daniels' running game.
For a 70-yard scramble touchdown.
No.
Running numbers look good. No, we weren't running the ball. So, I'm excited to see that. I want to see improvement on the offensive line. That's what I'm going to go to a few practices and I usually watch the O-line. I like to see how those guys
You're going to watch it from like a different scope than most people can watch it. Just from a ball level, understanding pad levels, understanding
the
technique and how, linemen can work with each other. But I tell people to be very careful when you hear most offensive line or defensive line, for that matter, reports the first week or two of practice, because It's kind of like trying to
one-on-one
judge
drills. I mean, that's not going to show you what the offense can do. One-on-one drills is man versus man.
Yeah,
you can have a stronger guy. It's fun to watch.
You can see how you can judge a individual by that.
But it's not going to show me how that guy and the guard work together, or how the tackle works together, the center and the tackle. How are they going to pull? How are they going to get around? You're just watching man-to-man, one-on-one strength. It's fun to watch. But I mean, I would go last year. I mean, even the year before, and you'd watch those guys in one-on-one drills. I'm like, offensive line looks pretty good.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
And then they get together, and they couldn't block a soul.
Right. And a lot of that's coaching. Like if you look good,
it was 100% coaching. I mean, when I go back and watch that film, it was god awful.
Yeah.
I mean, the technique that some of these guys were using, and like hand placement was always bad, hat placement was bad. Like their first steps weren't getting out the block. They didn't have a good bucket step. I mean, when you go back and watch them, like these are stuff that Stacey Searles would have freaking snapped your neck over.
I was giving the coaches a lot of credit by saying a lot of it was coaching, but yes, it was all of it. It really was. Now, of course, just like anybody, there are clips of the right tackle or left tackle getting beat one-on-one. It's going to happen, but you can't. All the issues that the O-line had last year, you can't put that on the kids. And that's why it was so hard to judge the guys that were playing for you. Are they actually bad or is it the scheme? And they were never put in a position to be successful.
Most of the guys that left got paid to go somewhere else.
And got paid a lot of money.
Got paid a lot of money.
Like there was linemen that played for us last year that people wrote off that were getting paid $750,000.
Yeah. I mean, there's very talented guys. Like Weston Davis, I think has an opportunity to be very good. But when I watched him, I felt bad for him as a young player. He did not get a lot of help. Yeah. He was still so far behind technique-wise that it's like he's still in a freshman year.
Yeah, and when your running game relies on your linemen to block the first level, and they don't even have an opportunity to get to the second level, the linebacker level, because you might pull it and throw a wide receiver screen out of the. So that was the issues. That was you just scratching the surface of the issues last year. But to your point, very excited about watching the offensive line. That running game has to improve, and there is no indication based on Lane Kiffin's history that it will not improve because it's going to be a lot better. But just be careful of watching your offensive line and defensive line, for that matter, reports the first couple of weeks. You're going to see a lot. This looks good. This doesn't look good. You're not going to really know till the end of training camp and the first week.
The first 2 weeks, defense is going to dominate. It just typically does.
Thank you. Yeah, it happens all the time. Offense is going to have its moments, but overall it's going to dominate.
Defense is, they're going to show up and fly around with their head on fire.
Yeah.
Offense is still working out a lot of the mental clicks. And, you're making the calls and seeing the guys and getting our technique together and getting our combos down, and it just takes a little bit longer to put together.
Yep. All right, we're going to go to break, and when we come back, we're going to keep just breaking it down. What we are excited for with LSU reporting to training camp today right here. Stick with us. Off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com, Louisiana's most reliable and best trash removal service, trash removal pickup in all of Louisiana. So go check them out, whether you have a need at your home. They have, you're one of the lucky ones to have that residential trash pickup service at your home. Never have some peace of mind because you're never going to forget the trash again. You're never going to forget to take it out, Richard, because they're going to give you text reminders the night before. They're just going to text you. Be like, hey, don't forget.
And I'm going to look at my text message like, yeah, I'm going to do that in a little bit.
That's true. You're going to put it down? Yeah. Well, that's on you.
On me at that point.
You can't be helped. They're going to do everything they can to keep you out of the doghouse, but at the end of the day, it's on you a little bit.
My wife usually says, hey, trash got to go out.
Yeah,
I'll do it in a little bit.
Kick you in the butt. Also, commercial trash pickup. They can customize your trash removal service at your place of business. They can pick up 1 time a week. They can pick up 6 times a week. Just talk to them about your job. They will help you out. Give them a call. Talk to them. They are the best in the business. Go to trashrangers.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here. Off the bench. Ooh, man, this makes me feel like we're driving to go run 110s.
Yeah.
This song right here. That was back in the day. Look who's coming crawling back. Old Jacob Hester texting
yeah.
the group chat.
Yeah.
Well, let him know. I was like, Jake, we're jam-packed with guests, but we'll try to fit you in.
Yeah, we'll try to fit you in.
See what we can do.
Hester, of course, is making his rounds. He was in New England yesterday. I don't know where he is today.
He's such a coward.
Somewhere on that right coast.
Coward. What do you
Didn't
do?
ask the real questions.
Didn't ask the real question.
Not one question about the boat.
Who we will get into a little bit later. We're going to get into Aaron Rodgers.
I was about to say it.
Yeah.
I saw the Aaron Rodgers.
We're going to talk, but we got a short segment here. We ain't got enough time.
No.
We ain't got enough time to get in that. But Aaron Rodgers
We will.
just preaching truth out there yesterday on Pat McAfee's show.
It was really fun.
I love
really
the latest version of
On
Aaron
that
Rodgers.
note.
Oh, it's good.
It's amazing.
He kept trying to, and on that note,
And on that note,
I'm like, Pat, he's going to just keep
Yeah,
going.
Pat,
Hey,
you
well,
can
we got
just stop, bud.
4 minutes left. Well, I can do it for 4 more minutes.
I can do it 4 more. Yeah, Pat, you can stop
Pat.
trying to cut him off. You're good to go, buddy.
He
Pat's
kept
trying
trying.
to protect his paycheck.
Like, you have Aaron Rodgers on weekly. What'd you expect? Something like this was going to happen.
Absolutely. Well, it needed to happen.
Part of it kind of helped blow up the show back in 2020 whenever they were
Oh, yeah.
the first
Oh,
time.
for
That was his first big guest.
So like Pat can't ever turn that side of it down.
Oh, I don't.
That's
think
what
he,
blew
I don't think he wants to either.
No,
Yeah,
he doesn't
no.
want to, but he's being told something.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, Pat has a pretty.
Just like on game day.
I think Pat's done a pretty good job with his contract, saying you really can't tell me nothing.
Right.
And they're like, okay,
It's just funny
got
watching ESPN and they're like cussing on it now.
yeah, I know, right?
Like, it's just not what I'm used to.
All right, we're gonna wrap up hour 1 here. Stick with us. I think we got Hester coming back. We start hour 2 right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, do you want to feel young again? Even better, do you want to look young again? Well, Rejuvenate Medical are the experts. RejuveMeMedical.com. 13 locations around Louisiana. So if you're hearing our voice right now, chances are you got an awesome Rejuvenate location, easily available, easily accessible to you. So go there, you can get your blood work drawn, and they can look at your blood and be like, okay, all right, you have maybe a hormone imbalance here. This is what's happening. We'll put you on some vitamins there. They look under the hood of the car, basically, and just tell you, like, how can we fix it? Maybe they look and say, hey, you're good. For your age, you have the right amount of testosterone. You have the right amount of hormone, you're balanced and everything like that. Or maybe not, and they'll just get you to those right levels. It's not about being, when you talk about hormone replacement therapy, it's not about being, like, high tests and getting, like, jacked up or anything like that, like it used to be when it had a stigma to it. It's about being the right levels and doing it all medically. So go check them out at RejuveMeMedical.com, RejuveMeMedical.com.